Welcome to my channel, Child of the Universe. I'm Noor and I'm back with the universal guidance for the week. Before I start today's video, I want to thank all those people who texted me or who sent me a DM on Instagram telling me how last week's universal guidance resonated with them. Now let's dive deep into the universal guidance for this week. So the first cards I pulled out for this week are the Tower and King of Swords in reverse. So like I said in the last week that things were kind of shaky. The message resonated with so many of you, and even it resonated with me as well. It resonated with so many spiritual teachers that I know of, and they posted about it on their own channel, how this past week was kind of a little unstable, and this week it says that people are still gonna get shaken up. So you know what the reason why that happened last week was, we had full moon in Sagittarius on 5th of June, and also we had eclipse. Energies together were very intense. So you know, if you are probably someone who doesn't know how full moon or new moon affects us or our energies, you know, you can read about it. And you know, if you're skeptic about it, it's completely fine. I remember 2 or 2.5 years ago someone told me that, you know, full moon affects your energies. I didn't believe it. I didn't think it would be true, but as time passed, I realized how the cycles of moon affects our moods, and also I have been consciously noticing it from the past 1 year, how the cycles of moon affects my energies as well as the energies of people around me. So the full moon and the eclipse of 5th June was pretty intense. A full moon's effect starts 2-3 days before it actually begins, and it also stays after 2-3 days of full moon. So a lot of people are gonna have major realizations. They are gonna realize how some things in their current life are not serving them, and you know, they will be kind of forced by the universe to make changes, and this will kind of shake them up. So some people are gonna be shaken up a little, whereas for some of the people their life is gonna completely turn upside down, because a lot of people, their whole life has been a lie. They have been living according to the fake structures of the society. They have not been following their heart. They've been just going after their materialistic needs without even thinking once about their own heart and what it wants. It's all gonna get crumpled up for some of the people. A lot of people are gonna have major realizations this week. A lot of people need to have a certain kind of change in their life. And with this King of Swords in reverse, I also see that when this tower is going to strike people, they're going to try their best to resist. Their ego is going to come in and, you know, force them to not change how they have been, because change is uncomfortable and your ego doesn't want you to get out of your comfort zone. So for a lot of people, they're gonna feel very stuck. They're gonna be the ego is gonna be very stubborn, and they're not gonna move much. They're not gonna be making these changes that are required to make. And the other cards that we have for this week is the World card and the Nine of Wands. So the World card says that a cycle is ending or has ended already. For some of you, it's a very painful cycle that has ended. You know, it can be a relationship that has ended, or it can be that your business has shut down, or it can be that, you know, you have lost the job that you really loved, or you've lost a loved one. It can be anything, but the cycle is ending. and with every ending there comes a new beginning, and people are Just like I said with the last two cards, feeling very shaken up, very unstable. With the Nine of Wands, they're guarding themselves, they're being very guarded, and they're not ready to listen to the messages or the guidance that universe is giving them to make a change which is for their own betterment. Just like the King of Swords in reverse said, they are not ready to move forward, they are not ready to start that new beginning because they have not recovered from the last cycle that has ended. And it is okay if you are someone who feels like you can't take any action right now because the ending was very painful. It is okay, you can take your time, but just know that you will have to make those changes and you will have to take action at some point of time. You can't run away from something that is destined for you because of your fears. You can't run from your destiny. And if you do, that will be another kind of story of pain for you, because what universe has destined for you is for your highest good. And if you don't go towards your highest good, you will be constantly put in situations where you will suffer or you will not feel like you're living your best life. So listen to your heart, make those changes, take small and slow steps. You don't have to do everything in one day. Also, we have two more cards. One is Ace of Cups, which is a very positive card, and one is Ten of Wands, which is not so positive card. So the Ten of Wands says that a lot of people will be carrying a lot of burden this week. It can be guilt, it can be shame, it can be workload, it can be any kind of pressure that you're carrying. And the guidance says that you don't have to carry that burden. You can give it to the universe and you can ask for help. You don't have to do everything on your own. You're not alone. God is with you, universe is with you. You will be helped if you ask for guidance. You don't have to carry your burdens alone, so please ask for guidance. And also, an Ace of Cups is a very positive card. It signifies new positive beginnings, and the beginnings that Ace of Cups brings usually are the kind of beginnings which actually fulfill us emotionally, which make us feel like who we are on the inside. So those kind of beginnings will come for you if you ease up the burden, if you surrender to God, let things be, have faith. I will remind you again the last week's message. When you surrender, you can hear the guidance. So I will tell you again to have to surrender, so that that beautiful beginning of Ace of Cups can come for you. It can be a new business, it can be a new job, a new relationship, moving to a new house. It can be anything new. But this card says that this beginning is gonna be beautiful and it's gonna make you very happy. So I also pulled out few cards from my deck. Universe has your back, and you'll be very surprised because I pulled out 3 cards, and there's this one card that has come for the 3rd time now. It came last week and it also came last to last week. So it says obstacles are detours in the right direction. You might be feeling stuck right now. You might be feeling there's so many challenges. How am I gonna get through them? What am I gonna do? What is happening to me? But like I have already said it twice, but I will say it one more time. Obstacles are not here to pull you down, they're here to pull you up. They're here for your highest good. They're here so that you learn, and they're not here to harm you. When in future you will look back at these obstacles, you will realize how beautiful they actually were and how much they have taught you. You're gonna learn so much from these obstacles. So try not complaining about them, but rather asking, what is this obstacle trying to teach me? What lesson do I have to learn from this obstacle? And the other two cards that I have, one is, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, a lot of people have not been showing up as their authentic versions. They've kind of molded them to fit in a certain circle or in the society. A lot of people are not being who they are on a core level. This could also mean that you have certain talents which you're not ready to exhibit in front of other people because you're scared, or maybe your parents or your partner doesn't understand those talents or the gifts that you have. And then there is a deep desire in your heart to showcase your talents and to actually be who you are, and you don't do it because you're scared of judgment of other people, or maybe because you're scared of just doing it. That's what brings you more sadness. So when you know that something is meant for you, but you don't go after that thing, it kind of eats you up. Because when you are doing things for other people and completely ignoring what your own heart says, you are actually putting those people before yourself. In this way, you're not loving yourself. So guys, I will suggest you to please show up as your authentic self. I know that all our lives we've been taught to not show who we are at the core level, so that people cannot hurt us or people cannot use it against us. But I have done it, like saying it publicly that I am a tarot card reader, I'm a healer. I started showing up as my true self, and it brings so much of relief when you actually show up as your authentic self. There is nothing more beautiful in the world as showing up in your truth and just being who you are. The other guidance card that we have, it is, oneness is my true nature. What this card says that we all come from the same source. We are all one. There is no separation between you and me. There is no separation between you and your servant. I know it's hard to believe. Our logical mind doesn't let us believe things like this. But what exists in the other person exists in you too. And what binds us together is the divine part within ourselves. The divine part which exists within all of us. Even if that person is a criminal, there is still a divine side in him. But he has chosen dark forces over the light forces. And there should be no discrimination. There should be equality, because we are all one. You might be a celebrity or you might be someone huge, but oneness is still your true nature. It is the nature of the soul. We are one in so many different bodies with different minds. I know it will be a little difficult for some of you to comprehend, and that's okay too. Maybe in your journey of life, later on you will learn and understand this oneness and how much connected we are at the core level. That George Floyd incident or that elephant incident that happened in Kerala, even if you don't care about it, even if it doesn't matter to you, it does affect you energetically. It affects the whole world energetically. Every small incident of good or bad creates a ripple effect which affects the whole world. So the overall energy of the cards is the death card. So this week a lot of people will be asked to step out of their comfort zone to make the changes that you're required to make, and the guidance that is coming through is that embrace these changes. The more that you will try to fight these changes, the worse it is gonna be for you. So embrace whatever changes are happening, accept them, accept and honor however you're feeling, and just be. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this video resonates with you, you can come back to it in the mid of the week or by the end of the week, and you can let me know in the comments how it resonated with you guys. So I will see you next week with another universal guidance, and till that time, stay calm, be who you are, don't let anyone put you down, and sending you so much love and light.